Hey, it's Chris A, and today I want to talk to you about how to stay positive after you've been diagnosed with cancer. Look, I understand that being diagnosed with cancer is very serious, but I do believe that having a good mindset and taking care of your mental health goes a long way in helping you have better outcomes. So in this video, I talk to you about how you can stay positive when diagnosed with cancer. As I've mentioned in previous videos, I was diagnosed with cancer almost 3 years ago, and it was the worst time I've ever had in my life, to be quite honest with you. I didn't know what to do, and I spiraled. Like, after I got my initial diagnosis, I spiraled. And then something clicked in me, and I realized that I needed to get up, I needed to get outside, get into nature, and I needed to find something to be joyful about. So I got really serious about finding joy, keeping joy, laughing every day. But honestly, nobody wants to deal with the cancer diagnosis. Nobody wants to hear that news. It's not anything anybody expects to hear. I know I didn't expect to hear it. At the time, I was 37 years old. And I'm like, I never even heard about the type of cancer that I was diagnosed with, multiple myeloma. That was my first time hearing it. So to me, cancer is like an unexpected guest who crashes your party, eats all your food, and doesn't want to leave. You're sitting there thinking, who invited you? No one RSVP'd for you, but yet it showed up anyway, and you find you have to deal with it. So staying positive is definitely a way that you can deal with this diagnosis in an effective way. So the first thing that I found, and I decided that I needed to access joy and be joyful, was surprisingly laughter yoga. And if you never heard about it, it's a system of exercises in a way that bring about forced laughter that can also make you invoke real laughter. And I've actually done a few sessions, and I've gotten great benefit from it. So don't sleep on laughter. If you ever heard of the man Norman Cousins was diagnosed with a life-threatening connective tissue disease back in the day, and he couldn't find any treatments for what he was going through, and he was in debilitating pain. And as the story goes, he ended up watching daily comedic videos and films like Candid Camera and stuff like that. And he actually healed himself through laughter. So listen, laughter is serious business. And I highly, highly recommend watching something that's going to make you laugh. A comedy, stand up, reading something funny memes, funny reels or clips, anything that's going to bring about laughter. There is some science behind it that laughter is good for your immune system. And I also read a book called The Cancer That Died of Laughter, and I'll link it down in the comments below. But listen, laughter is something that is very helpful. So don't discredit it or think it's something silly. Like, it's actually beneficial for you. So the other thing you want to do is find supportive, positive people to hang around. If you've got a funny friend, even better. But you want to be around people who are definitely optimistic, who can keep your spirits up. We know that misery loves company, but there's no time for misery when you're going through a cancer diagnosis, because you need to keep your spirits up as high as you possibly can. Other ways to stay positive is you can try to find a new hobby that can keep your mind busy and also makes you feel good. Any of those good feeling endorphins that you can get going by any means necessary, as long as it's legal, then do it. Find a hobby, start knitting, start painting, start sewing or writing. Maybe you want to write your memoir, maybe you want to write a novel. Give it a go, give it a shot. Now is the time to do all the things that you have been holding yourself back from doing. By doing a new hobby, you not only learn something new, and that feels good, but it can also give you a sense of pride and give you some purpose while you're moving through such a difficult diagnosis. Other thing you can do to stay positive is listen to upbeat, positive, happy music. Try dancing to the music, get your body moving too, so that's going to give you that extra physical benefit as well. Even if you just go on a little mini road trip or just drive in a car and listen to some fun music that makes you feel good and think of a better time or think of a happier time, that can also keep you in a positive mood. When I was going through my chemo treatments, I would even have jokes with the doctor and with the nurses and the staff, and they would sometimes joke back with me. And even though it's a very serious issue, Sometimes bringing levity to it can help you get through it even more. I don't want to diminish the fact that you will probably have tough days. This video is just created to give you some optimistic outlooks for those bad days so that you can kind of get yourself out of it and motivate yourself to smile and feel good. Just because you've been given this diagnosis does not mean it's over. Just remember to take things one day at a time, even though things can be tough. Remember, it's okay to give yourself a break. Sometimes you may have a pajama day where you just need to eat a tub of ice cream, and you may need to give yourself that time, but just keep going. Find those little things that bring a smile to your face. And I hope that this video was helpful to you in some way. I just wanted to give a brief bit of encouragement to someone who may have just been recently diagnosed with cancer and you're just looking for some optimism. Just know things will get better. It won't always feel so overwhelming, and you will get through it. When I was first diagnosed, I didn't know how things were going to go. I didn't know that I'd even be here 3 years later, but I am, and I'm thankful for it, and I try to stay as positive as I can every day. So I hope this video was helpful to you. If you know someone who may benefit from it, don't forget to share it with them. Leave a thumbs up and comment and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. And thanks for watching. Bye.